Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play the Banner Saga 3. In the previous episode, we tried to make peace with the Dredge, but of course it ended in disaster. Not specifically with the Dredge, but just because some crazy nutjobs just can't accept that there might be peace in our time. Now we gotta try and at least stop them from killing the Menders that are going to be keeping us alive. Oh, also, in between episodes, I realized I still had the 5-ring necklace from Gunmunder that also gives aggro, so I decided to give that to Bastion and give the God Scale back to Eggle. Alright, with that, let's get going. The Menders must not fall. I hope I have control over them. Because, yeah. There's only a few guys. Alright, Bastion, I'm sending you after these guys. Hakon can go after these ones. Ubin can head up the middle towards these guys. What is that ding? Oh well, doesn't matter. Move up, Hakon. Let's try and draw them in. Let's try out this drum fire thing. Alright, take him out. Alright, call in your bear. Seriously? Got lucky. Unfortunately, these guys don't have a whole lot of willpower to work with from mending. At the very least, I got control over them, so I don't gotta worry about that. Alright, send Hakon after this one. Bastion, you go after this one. Ugh. Tempest ain't gonna do a whole lot, but it's something. clear them out of the way, so maybe? No. I was gonna say, so maybe Hakon could get in there and slaughter them. Alright, not the best first showing of them, but eh. Mixed martial arts? Win a battle with at least one human, horseborn Varl, and Dredge in the party. Fair enough. Get those menders up on the walls, Petrus shouts to his guards, and keep everyone else away. Stoneguard follows you like a lost puppy, scaring any straggling fighters away from the walls. Petrus's guards escort rattled menders to the top, where they join with other menders, closing the gap. Zephyr vaults from the ground on a gust of air, soaring to meet them. The darkness touches the crackling walls, oozing over the edges. Wicked shapes titter and lurk on the other side, just beyond sight. "Menders!" shouts Zephyr. "Now!" What a mighty grief that was ours and theirs. Came a long way. Alright, came a long way. Reached the end of chapter 20 with 300 clansmen. I'd say we did that several times over. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. More than 5 times over. Caravan fell silently in absolute darkness, until you lost all sense of time and place. Before hallucination and madness set in, you felt Juno's touch pillow you into a sleep state to protect you from the worst of it. Now dim light finally reveals approaching ground, like an island rising from a midnight sea. You touch the ground lightly, then heavily, and your stomach lurches. Your face still burns from the wound Bulwark gave you. Walking feels like you've never done it before. "I'm made sick in my hat," announces Spar. "This is the inner earth. This is a cave." Ollie grumbles Ollie. "I'm not impressed." In the gloom, Juno looks absolutely ghostly, beckoning you to follow. Reserve judgment till we emerge. Oh boy. The Mender's light plays tricks with the crags. Shadows dance across sharp edges and distended cavities. "Oh hey," someone sighs almost apologetically. "I may have a problem." Let's see. Deitch is sitting on the ground. He appears to be missing a leg, but at a second glance it's been swallowed up by a deep, narrow hole. The floor is riddled with them like a coral reef. "Ow," he continues. "Ow! Ow!" But Ollie claps a hand over his mouth. You all hear it nearby, scraping on stone. Through stone. Draw weapons and encircle Deitch. Battle Deitch as an extra fighter. Drag Deitch out of the hole as quickly as possible. Deitch is injured for 2 days. Try to make a distraction away from Deitch. Battle Deitch as an extra fighter. Draw weapons and encircle. That's our best option here. Not that injuries really mean anything on the difficulty I'm playing, but still. A ring of ravens draw their weapons like an iron flower blooming. Juno raises the light inside the circle, and you all stare breathlessly out toward the void. It's a good thing, too. "Shields!" you shout as creatures rumble out of the darkness. Okay, now let's see. Even Valgard, Folk. Don't think I got anybody by the name of Folk. Folk. Give me 1 second to look into this. Okay, it was a misspelling. They clearly meant Folka. Let's see, Castaway, Ollie, Deitch. I think I'll stick with Krumer on that one. Let's see, I think this is the party I'm gonna go with. Let's get a promotion for Raven. Just so we can get him stubborn. For a little extra regen. And you know what? Let's get another promotion going. 1, so I can max this out, and 2... I think I'm gonna go for Robust. Because he's not a fighter. His heroic title, I want to get... Twice Born? So that I can... you know, have him recover in case he ever gets knocked out, because he's the only person in the party who can mend us. And, yeah. It's kind of a useful skill to have. I don't believe we need any supplies. We haven't need any yet, but I'm gonna hold off just until I've made... excuse me, I've made sure. And, you know what, let's promote Castaway. Because I want to get a heroic title on her. You know, because she doesn't have it. Puncture. And for hers, I want to go for Bloodletter. 3 points of strength DOT on hit, last 2 rounds. With her AoE attack, that's going to be very useful. Yeah, like I said, I want to hold out. I doubt we're going to be doing any trading for supplies, but I want to make certain of that. Alright, everybody got something good? Yeah, I think so. Alright. Sorry, I didn't see the hole. Apologize by keeping it shut. Alright, so obviously we can't move him. Sinkhole. The ground looks uneven here, so obviously don't put anybody there. Apostate and Avon we're keeping towards the back. Do see a fair amount of Dredge, but 19, 13, 11, 19. I'd have to weaken them a fair amount. Whelped Borrower. Let's see, Corrode. Burrow's attacks and movement does +2 armor damage. Oof. Let's see, Spit does strength and armor damage plus corrode damage and additional armor damage on target's turn. Maw grabs and holds enemy, 1 armor damage plus corrode damage. Joy. That might be something we want to take out, but I don't think it counts as Dredge, so not much of a point in having Apostate use Rupture on it. Alright, we want to get Krumer and keep him away from the hole, so we don't immediately end up stepping on it. Okay, Valgard, you get in there. Do a level 2 stone wall. I can get in here with Ivor and take it out immediately. And that's probably going to be a good idea, all things considered. Almost makes me wonder what a non-warped burrower looks like. And now it's burrowing again. That seems unfair. Castaway, start moving in, but stay close to Ivor, just for the sake of protection. I could get Krumer in here, have him take out the warped Stone Singer before it can do anything, which is probably the best idea. Oh, now the question is, can I weaken these guys enough before Apostate's turn comes up again? Possibly? I won't know until I try, but first, move back. No, not Umbrage. Rupture. Heh. Fell into their own thing. Let's see, who could use some mending? I'm gonna say Castaway. But first things first. Move Aben towards the back. Just to be safe. Wait, what? Does mending not work on Dredge? Okay, that thing is way too close to our people. But I also can't move Valgard away because he's probably what's drawing them in and keeping them busy. Alright, its turn doesn't come up for a while. You can get 5 damage on both of them, but it's not going to be enough. Shame. But it is what it is. At least it's 5 damage. It's better than no damage. Although, maybe... just maybe I can get enough. Wow, enough for one of them. And enough for this one as well. Or he could just kill it outright. Alright, so it doesn't work on the burrowers. A shame, but oh well. Kind of unfair that it gets to move twice, but whatever. Alright, Valgard, just finish this thing off. Unfortunately, Krumer can't do anything. I mean, he can do this, but... yeah. Only 1 damage really ain't all that great. Sure, it's free 3 damage when you're fully charged, but still. And that's why I want to get Twiceborn on Avend. I was hoping I'd avoid it with the path I took, but whatever. Alrighty then. Sour smell fills the air, acid vomited forth by the digging things. Warriors brag about hard battles they fought, but no one will be bragging about this. I'm regretting this already, says Valgard, re-examining a limp tentacle. Courage, replies Juno. We'll see stranger things before we're done. No ability to make camp. This cave is only an entrance the Valka use. Each of the towers in the north is a different entrance to the inner earth. It used to look a little different before the darkness. You think? Quite the sight, eh? The White Tower crouches in the distance, small against the vastness of the inner earth. I feel tired just thinking about the march to come. That tower is our only goal now. That thing stands out like blood on snow. It doesn't belong here, does it? No, it was built by the Valka. It's where Avend and I will undo this. What is that enormous dome laying behind it? A fallen sun. And when do you plan to explain any of this? There may come a point when I have little choice. That point is not now. It will not be a short conversation, or a happy one. However, speaking of unhappy things, I'm sorry that we had no time to save your eye when Bulwark struck. I fear there is no restoring it now. Not the first time I've lost something. Though they do not say it, I can sense the ravens admire you greatly, as does Folka. And I'm afraid there is something else you should know. As we fell, I could feel a change in Arborang. Gods, I can't see the ceiling. There's no ceiling. We're inside the world. Did it always look this dead? No, this place used to be full of life. The caravan moves slowly, taking in the strangeness of the place. What did it look like before the darkness, you wonder? Volka stumbles for the third time in as many minutes. She furiously boots a stone into orbit and chases it with a squall of curses. What is this crap? Are we still falling? Avend shakes his head. You aren't used to being here. It will pass. Pass my foot up your ass, Volka mutters, just loud enough to hear. You ignore the bickering, everyone seems a bit testy. The others complain of dizziness and nausea and swear the ground is rotating until you're forced to stop. Spar solicits for a new hat. Walk it off milkmaids costs you 10 morale. A short rest costs you 0.9 to the timer, and morale plus 10. We shouldn't stop now. Gets you timer minus 1.7. Now, remember what I said. The quote-unquote best options here are the ones that will let you see the most amount of content. Because, as was stated, when returning to Arborang, you get content that you could entirely miss if you are quick enough. And the guide wants you to see as much as possible. We shouldn't stop now. And also, I kind of want to see as much story content as possible, too. But we also have to be careful. There will be a point where we can rest before our final destination. But we need to ensure that we have 5 days left to get there. Minimum. We shouldn't stop now. Oh yeah, we're almost there. Just a little further, Volker replies sarcastically, pointing at the thin mast in the far distance. It doesn't seem any closer since you first saw it. When the others plop down, you admit you're not feeling so well yourself. It seems like a long while before you head out again. I don't know why it keeps doing that every so often rather than every time we lose a day. Hello? Are you talking to me? Damn it, every time. I need a better introduction. Dredge continues to walk, stumbling over his own awkwardness as he goes. Anyway, listen, this is going to sound weird, but I'm a bit loopy, cooped up with these people. I can see that. And everyone keeps threatening me with death if I don't leave them alone. Join the Ravens, I thought. Why not? Where else would be safer? Look at this. This is the least safe place. Yes. I know I'm supposed to be the quiet guy, right? Everyone thinks I'm sneaky. Well, look, I'm only sneaky because nobody notices me. Does it ever get to you, being ignored all the time? No, that doesn't. I get chatty when I'm nervous. I hate this place. I hate being stuck in this bubble like a fish. Fish don't get stuck in bub. Dredge continues babbling while you walk. Listen to Dredge talk about his childhood. And I knew something was up the first time I stole something. It was fruit. Like a whole basket of fruit. And the basket. That's the only reason anyone noticed. A ton of fruit was suddenly gone. So the fruitmonger shouts for guards. Fruitmonger? Whatever. Anyway, the guard walks right past me. He bumps into my shoulder. Doesn't even turn around. There's guards running all around me, stopping other people. Never looking at me. I'm holding this basket of fruit. I mean, it's kind of insulting, to be honest. Is it my face? Do I look like a leper or something? Now I'm wondering what else I could get away with. Taking jewelry, sleeping in the king's keep, murder. Turns out I've gotten away with a lot of murder. Dredge continues babbling while you walk. Alright, his interests. By the gods, 15 years now if you count my stint in regional theater. Hard work getting work in theater. Always in the background, right? No surprise. Did a lot of carpentry for them, actually. Lots of furniture. The secret is to rub vinegar into your wood. That was about when I just gave up and started working for myself. The only honest money I ever made was selling a song I wrote about chicken. Dredge continues babbling while you walk. Alright, talk about your travels. Killed that guy later, hunted him down and stabbed him in the face. Nobody's called me backflips since, but now I'm stuck on a ship. Months out to sea, right? Lots of vile stuff happening out on those ships, I can tell you. Debauchery. Maybe think twice about going completely nude when we stopped at those hot springs. Still did, but you know what I'm saying. Ignore Dredge until he leaves you alone. And I get the feeling they think I'm creepy, if they even notice at all. But anyway, now she's in a panic to get all the goats back in their pen. Everybody's looking. And then her husband starts screaming at me. Freak! Big-nosed freak! Maybe we should keep it down. That's rough, you know. You ever had somebody screaming freak at you? Freak! Last shout echoes noticeably, shortly after you spot movement. The ravens curse Dredge as they draw their weapons. How is this my fault? We're glowing like the freaking sun festival down here. Stop shouting, Dredge! Seriously, stop it. Anyways, did I? No, I didn't give her the heroic title. Meh. Well, I can give it to her now. At maximum. Alright. Well, because we don't need supplies, and we only need renown for promotions and, well, heroic titles, so yeah. Alright, let's get to it. Wait, oh shit. I left Dredge in the party. But you know what? It's not a big deal, because I actually just noticed that we are out of time, so I can fix that little mistake. Nice going, Dredge. Unless we can't remove him. This is my fault? Yes, actually it is your fault. Alright, well anyways, like I said, we are actually out of time for this episode, I didn't even notice. So, I'm gonna end things off there for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for an upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.